Welcome to DBS. It's Christmas, and on Dolor Factor Live tonight, we'll be looking at the different ways to prepare Christmas food, avoid arguments, and get the Christmas present you really want. We'll also give you an opportunity to wish for a Christmas gift for someone you know. All this and more on tonight's Dolor Factor Live.
The views expressed in this program are those of the hosts and guests and no way represent those of DBS and are not intended to determine decision-making processes. Dolor Factor Live is produced by Dolor Productions and Consultancy and sponsored by EC Global Insurance, Rodney Bay Medical Clinic, Transit TV, Ladera Resort, Port St. Lucia,
Welcome to Dolor Factor Live. I'm Delia Dolor. Tonight we begin our Christmas celebrations on DBS with a look at family traditions in the kitchen and the wonders of giving. Our two sponsors tonight will be giving you food for thought, excuse the pun, and gifts too. If you've not heard of the Courts wish list, well, we'll be talking about it tonight, and Courts will be giving you opportunities to wish for a gift for someone in need. Also, with a treat in store for you. Now, the Rotary's Calabashes, they're actually presently in dress rehearsal for their charity event, which takes place this Saturday at the Gaiety. And I have to tell you, it's really wonderful. It's called Christmas Around the World. And as I said, it will be held at the Gaiety this Saturday at 8 p.m. And they've sent one of their Calabashes to perform for us. So later on, we're going to have a live performance from one of our Calabashes, so please don't miss it. Later tonight, we're going to be talking to Anita Phillips from Courts. But first of all, here we are. We've got all those pictures there, so make sure you get to the Calabashes, okay? For me, it's one of those things that I look forward to because we don't have those things. Like, you know, a long time ago, and we're going to talk about this later on, it's just not the same. The way people entertain themselves is just not the same. And Roti Calabashes actually allows us to do that at least once a year. But now I'd like to introduce you to our guests on set. I'd like you to welcome Ladera Resort's Executive Chef, Nigel Mitchell. And next to him, we have a young lady who has been with us before, of course, on the DFL set. It's Lee Donat, and she's the Food and Beverage Manager at Ladera Resort. So, lady, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm just so looking forward to discussing tonight's show and also sampling some of the things that I see in front of me. I think that we are very much into the Christmas spirit, and I'm hoping that tonight, especially you, Chef, you can give us some pointers.
Absolutely.
All right. We are expecting that expectations are very high. You are not an executive chef for no reason at all. So it means that you're going to help us tonight.
It's pure local also.
Okay, yeah. Good. So tell us something about you.
Well, I'm from Choiseul. I was born in a little, on the outside of Choiseul, called Lapet, a little side.
My mom's village.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hope you're not related to me. Oh, you are.
What? That is not a good start now, is it? That is not a good start. I think I'm going to ask my director whether I really need to speak to you now. Okay.
But I'm from Lapway. I'm working at Ladera. It's been 16 years now.
Oh my gosh.
Chef at Ladera. Now I have the big challenge, which is executive chef, being the executive chef, working with my partner, Lee Food and Beverage. We're building a great team. And everyone in the kitchen, absolutely, I want to say thanks to all of them. We are all local, 100% local.
But what does it mean when you're an executive chef?
Well, you're in charge of the house. Everything, you take care of, just everything in the kitchen belongs to you.
Okay, so you're in charge of menus, you make sure that you have enough
Right.
stock in and so on and so forth.
Our produce, what comes in, the quality, when it gets there. If it's not the right quality, then you know, You take it, then we have problems.
It's a huge responsibility.
Yeah, big
So,
responsibility.
so you had the huge responsibility of putting together your Christmas menu.
Yeah,
Okay, and I hope that you tell us a bit more about that a bit later.
I will.
I want to greet Lee again. Thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
And a little bird tells me that you had something very special to celebrate.
Absolutely.
Come on, you're so humble. Come on. Come on, tell us.
Okay, we recently had our staff awards and Christmas party. The staff had fun. It was like great excitement for everybody, which we are a one big family, and that's what became that night. And then we had a lot of really, really interesting awardees.
She's going all over the place.
So I was the one who got awarded as the manager of the year at Ladera.
Oh, there is a reason. There is a reason for that. The main reason.
And I'm really, really happy. I'm very, very humble that I'm sure
it's well deserved.
It is. So I
Good.
heard.
Good. All right. So hopefully you give us both some pointers, because now we're going into Christmas, and I have to say, I was talking to Thea earlier, and she said to me, I keep talking about the turkey, and I say turkey this, turkey that, turkey sandwich, turkey pasta, and she says, no, Delia, it's not turkey in St. Lucia. Well, it's half and half. It's not really turkey, it's ham.
That's right.
Is that right? Is it? So what happened to the turkey? What do you mean it should be? Turkey is a Christmas bird, right?
Yeah, but you know what happened? Everybody, when it comes to Christmas, people want turkey, they want ham. But I decided, maybe we shouldn't do turkey. I should do a lobster dish.
Whoa.
Create something, people never tried before. So, but they need to come to Ladera so they can get it.
Oh, and I thought you were going to give us a little hint. I mean, lobster for Christmas. I mean, would you prepare the lobster the same way and just give it a different Christmas, I don't know, sauce or something? Or is it, and you don't want to give it away, do you?
The secret ingredients, you have to come to Ladera, so that's where it is, so you have to come there. So when you get the secret ingredients, then you're going to know what it's like.
I don't know about that, I think you're right. I think you're right, but I'm sure you've heard. I'm sure if you gave myself and Lee the same amount of ingredients to make a cup of tea, our tea will taste different, right? Don't you think so?
Definitely.
Right. So you can talk as much and tell everyone lobster. There's only one chef, Nigel.
Yeah.
And it's only the only way that you can prepare it.
This is the Nigel brand.
Okay. But I have to say, I mean, I've been to Ladera over the years, and I think, I must say lately, and I know that you've been there for a very long time, but it's always nice to be in charge, because then you can do things your way. And I know a lot of people are talking about your way has been very creative and very authentic and very unique and very delicious as well.
Mouth licking.
Finger licking, everything.
But
But I mean, and how do you work with Lee? Lee, how do the two of you work together?
Like I said before, Delia, Ladera is more about family. So if you have to be the best to be there, you have to really bring it. We work together as a team. There's no I in team, it's us. It's E.
Yeah.
So this is really coming out really big, and that is why we have the fun of working so hard and bringing out the best. That is why we are the best. It's because we work together.
And we are also consistent.
You know that's a very important word, consistent, because you can go to many restaurants and sometimes you feel that you want a certain dish and you have that dish and it's just not, it didn't taste the same as last time, which is so disappointing. I think consistency, especially when it's good quality, of course, it's very, very important.
If the quality is not there, then it wouldn't be consistent.
Okay, now I see some things on the table here. And if you think I'm going to sit the whole night, let's talk about sorrel, because I know a lot of people, to me, sorrel used to be something that my grandmother used to allow us to have sometimes. Well, she used to give us some before she puts the alcohol in it, or the wine in it. But what's the best thing to put in your sorrel, chef? Is it wine? Is it? They put sometimes people put ginger beer, don't they? Or is that the Jamaican way of doing it? Do we do ginger beer as well in our sorrel?
A little rum, not too much, but you need a little, maybe a little chairman.
Chairman and sorrel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can use a little bit of chairmans in there.
What do you use in yours?
Well, Christmas morning, sorrel would be the recovery drink from the night before. So you have a choice of rum or have it plain. Now, on ice is, for me, the recovery, because it's recovery, the best way to have it is straight. And if you wish to have it with a little local rum, then that would be your choice. But I would go more for it being, so you could taste the real sorrel out of it.
Okay. And when you were growing up, can you remember what you used to have on Christmas Day to eat?
It used to be stewed pork, no turkey, because I think the turkey was more like a Thanksgiving thing to do, and the real ham and like stewed pork and rice and peas, you know, ground provisions, which is the dasheen and, you know, this sort of stuff. So this is Christmas, and this is what we need to bring back for me, because we need to move away a little bit from the macaroni and, you know, this. And what I learned at Ladera is that we keep that. I don't want to give away too much because we are starting the season, and then most of these things is on our menu.
Well, I want to give it away, and I'm going to give it away. And I've got some menus here, and I'm going to go through some a little later if time allows us to. But we'll continue in a second. Our painting on set this week is actually by Jonathan Gladding. It's called Piton Twilights, and the painting is available at the Inner Gallery, which is St. Lucia's premier art and picture framing gallery located along the Bois Highway. And office space is also available for rent in the Inner Gallery building. Of course, it's opposite the brand new place. I'm not going to say where it is, but it's on the opposite. It's on the Bois Highway. Okay. Now, when we come back, we're going to show you how Nigel can assist you with your Christmas cooking. So don't go away.